Do you see Heather over here?
Yeah.
Creep in a little.
Where there?
There we go.
All right, guys. This is the ED show number 81. I have live. Where abouts in Ohio are you guys located?
Columbus.
Columbus. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like a music mecca up there, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Not good music, but yeah.
Cool. I'm glad to have you guys on the show. Thanks for being on. I was told to check you guys out by Kelsey Grillo. I don't know if you know who he is, but he says you got to check these guys out, and I've been checking your music videos out, and you guys are pretty fucking cool. So, how'd you guys all meet?
Let's see. We met in
We met in a bowling alley.
That's
Street fight. And then a friend of his was going out with her.
Yep.
And then she was roommates with him.
Everybody's been in the band scene in Columbus, and we've known each other through bands and working in bars and just being around each other forever. So we got together and started rocking.
Cool. That's awesome. I was speaking to Scott Fagerston from the Crucifix, and it sounds to me like you guys are pretty established. Matt here on the right used to play in a band with him. Would you care to elaborate what band that is?
That was Human Suffrage, and that was, with him it was 1984. We were around in, 83, 84? That's the second record, yeah.
Awesome.
A couple of Midwest hardcore classics, especially if you ask Kelsey, who thinks it's the greatest thing ever, which, I have no shame in it. I played on the second one. Scott actually played bass on half the first one, and then that's a long, crazy story, too, about how just all that kind of tied in. Like, Scott was in the Crucifix originally, and then he had a girlfriend that was going to school up in East Lansing that had to come back down here to work for her dad at this pizza shop called Franco's up in Worthington. We kind of all met through there. There was like I just met like 2 or 3 guys in the hardcore and one couple girls, and then and then Scott's girlfriend actually put a flyer up in one of the record stores, Magnolia Thunder Pussy, saying just listed a bunch of bands. Like this is like April of '83. And we didn't think there were any punk rockers in town other than us, like 5 people, even though we heard people were buying records and stuff. But we met Scott through, like I said, through the pizza shop. But then, like, they put a flyer up and said, anybody into these bands, like MDC, Black Flag, Circle Jerks, that kind of stuff, whatever was putting records out back then, everybody should meet at the 7-Eleven up on 12th and High. And there's about 10 of us that actually did that. And then from there, that's kind of where I hooked up with Scott, and then did a lot of kind of roadied around for the Crucifix type thing. Gave him rides back up to Detroit and shows in Lansing and stuff, East Lansing, and kind of went from there. And then that's where we met the Human Suffrage guys, which were all like working high school guys, which I was just out of high school. But the whole putting record out thing was just, we decided, well, the first one was before I was in the band just a little bit. It was just kind of going asking Chuck Kubat, who still runs Magnolia Thunder Pussy Records. He owned a label with Mike Rep, New Age Records, and they had like a handful of records out, and Chuck Kubat kind of just saw dollar signs in punk rock. And even though he only put out, I think, 500 copies of the first one, 1,000 or maybe 1,500 of the second one, did a great job distributing it. But somehow, kids still remember that stuff. Even though it's crazy, you think it only 1,000 copies of a record could put that big of an influence out on somebody.
Yeah, it is crazy, man. I've seen this stuff on eBay, man, and I don't recall how much it was going for, but it's going for more than a typical album, vinyl would these days. So
I remember seeing it at Bleecker Bob's for $75. Bleecker Bob's are fucking overpriced as hell, in New York City, but I was still proud. Hey, they're asking $75 for my record. And I've seen it on eBay as well.
If anybody wants this copy, I'm letting it go cheap.
$200.
But it's like we kind of put Columbus on the map because like back then there were really no hardcore. We were like pretty much the only band that put out hardcore records until my second recording band, Painful Discharge, and we put that record out in 1986. But we were around since '84 as well, and that was just with some OSU guys, and we just kind of did our own thing pretty much.
Casey Rice, right?
Yeah.
I saw Painful Discharge when I was a freshman in college, and they were playing at the Drake Union.
Yeah.
They were at a talent show, and they wouldn't let them play under their name, Painful Discharge, so they went by the Pretty Daisies. Is that right? Yeah, and they wouldn't stop playing, and they had to unplug them. Like the people that ran it just unplugged all the sound because they wouldn't stop.
That's cool. Before we go any further, so everybody knows your names, can everybody introduce themselves?
I'm Matt, play bass.
I'm Betty, lead singer.
Oh, I'm Punky, actually. I forgot I'm not using my stage name.
Funky.
Forget the name Matt. Punky.
Okay.
I'm Legs, play guitar.
What's your name again?
Legs.
Legs.
I'm H-Bomb, the drummer.
Awesome. Hi.
We have one more member who couldn't make it tonight, Mr. Expensive.
Yes.
He's our lead guitar.
Oh, okay. Well, too bad you didn't have a picture to hold up of him or something,
Oh.
Photo unavailable.
I like the backdrop. Is that your new logo?
Actually, this is the first logo we ever did. We sat around talking about being in a band. You know how you talk about it before you actually do it. And we said we came up with the name Angry Cougars, and I drew this picture on this little scrap of paper, and then I went to work and blew it up on an overhead projector onto a bed sheet.
Oh, awesome!
And, yeah, so that was our first logo.
Cool,
We
guys.
actually have a drum head as well.
Did we have
Was
a
that
drum
just
head?
on a
Yeah, we did.
Okay,
Oh.
forgot about that.
multi-use?
But yeah, so we figured that's rock and roll, right? So
Yeah. So tell everybody where'd you start before you were in this band?
who, me?
Yes.
Let's see. I was in a band a long time ago called Pop Rocks. Was that my first band? Pop Rocks, power pop band with Brett Lewis and who's the guy from Clay? The drummer for Clay. Do you remember?
Billy Red Pants.
Billy Red Pants.
There we go.
And we put out a single, and then I think I don't know. I had a couple bands, but I was in a band called the Media Horrors. We put out like 4 singles and a CD, and then I didn't really do a whole lot till this band. So and we've got 4 singles out now for the Angry Cougars, which is pretty rapid for my experience.
Cool. All right. And H-Bomb, how did you get started?
Through a friend, and I just started playing drums, and
Did the Rackets put out any records?
no, I was just playing drums with some friends, and then these guys, I used to work at a bar, and I would help book bands. I knew these guys, and I wanted to be around the rockers, so I was playing drums and playing out and about, but I didn't put anything out, and then they asked me to play with them, and I said, fuck yeah, because they're cool as shit.
we saw her play, and we were like, that's. And then like 2 years later, we started this band, and we're like, there's only one drummer we want.
Heather.
Yeah, H-Bomb.
Okay. And Betty.
This is my first band.
Really?
I was in a bar with a friend, and I said, you know what? I want to be in a band. And he's like, damn, you're in a band. And so we started practicing down our basement and writing songs and getting it together, and we started practicing with the whole group down our basement, and then we went from there. That's about 4 years ago.
Wow. I saw you played with New Regrets, and was it the Business?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
Tuesday.
How was that?
Go.
That was a great show.
Amazing.
It was fantastic, man. Mickey Fitz was just like in top form, and he was obviously enjoying himself. It was a great show. And actually, just a couple years ago, Matt and I realized that we were at a punk rock show at the same time in Dayton, Ohio. We didn't know each other. What was that, like 82 or something?
83.
83. It was supposed to be MDC and Rebel Truth and
Toxic Reasons.
No, it wasn't supposed to be Toxic
Oh, it
Reasons. That's the
wasn't
thing.
supposed to.
MDC canceled, or because the rumor was they got arrested at the border in Canada. And Toxic Reasons, since we were dating, Toxic Reasons stepped up and they played. And so just this past Tuesday, seeing the New Regrets, which is Ed Pittman from Toxic Reasons, I had this epiphany that I saw, 30 years ago, I saw Ed Pittman in Dayton, Ohio with Toxic Reasons, and then now I'm seeing him again with the New Regrets.
Right now, everybody knows how fucking old we are.
They were great.
I was still in elementary school when this happened. Let's just be clear on that.
How was New Regrets was good though?
Oh, I love them.
They were great.
They're awesome.
Cool,
It's
yeah.
just-
We want to play with them again.
Awesome. I want to get those guys down here. Maybe you guys can come down here too. But I had Ed on about a year ago, and I love the 7-inch they got out, and I'm happy that he can still belt it out. He's got
His voice is still got that same.
It's great.
That gritty, whatever it is. It's awesome.
Yeah, only one Ed. So tell us a little about your discography, or what do you got out there that people can get and check you guys out?
We got 4 7-inches. It's our first.
That's what she said.
We had about once a year we put out a single. It seems like, and so we have 4 7-inches, and then we have a compilation track on a compilation called Columbus Blood, and then another song on a compilation that's 50 bands, each band doing a 50-second song. And I think I know it's available on CD, and I think they're printing it up on a 12-inch. So we have like 6 things out that you could probably find somewhere.
Cool.
Come to our show. We'll sell you one.
Yeah, let me know how I can get links and stuff, and I'll put them up on the show page and stuff. And if you guys don't like the ED show page, please go like it tonight after the show. Tell your friends about it. Are you guys going to the Jockey Club reunion?
We're playing that night, actually.
Yeah, we were supposed to, like, Kelsey asked us to play it, and then we were actually going to try to get Scott from Crucifix, or from Human Suffrage, up here to do, like, I couldn't track down the rest of the guys in Human Suffrage. A couple of them I lost contact with over the last couple of years. But we were at least going to try to whip out some of those just to make him happy, and then our guitarist is a professional professional guitarist.
We haven't got paid.
Yeah, we don't get
Amateur
paid.
guitar player.
We professional photographer, so he's got to photograph the Rolling Stones. So we're just gonna play a show here that night. So
And he's going to go down in front photographing the Rolling Stones, and then he's going to come like 10 minutes later and play with us in a small bar.
Cool. Now that place it's at, is it the one with the pipes in the background and stuff? Is
stadium.
I don't know the name of it.
Where are you talking? Where the
Stones are playing?
No, I could care less about them.
No, they're playing a Space Bar, which is on High Street.
Are you
in
talking
Hudson.
about in the Jockey Club reunion?
Yeah.
Show? That's at Southgate House, I guess. Which
Okay.
I never think, so.
Yeah, I saw the print of this shirt, and it just happens to have an ED show logo on it, so that's pretty cool, huh? So you guys, I hope you pick up a shirt.
You gotta pay for that, though, don't you? No, I'm serious.
Yeah, we did. We did. We're on it. You'll see it. But yeah, we're happy to be a part of it. Dave contacted us.
He's there.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
Hey guys,
Hold on,
we're in the
I
middle
don't
of an
see you guys
interview.
yet.
I'm in the
I'm
middle.
gonna grab Nikki in a second.
Hey guys.
Hold on, I gotta adjust settings.
No, hold on. You got to get off. I'm in the middle of an interview.
Where the fuck are the settings?
I'm rushing our video.
No, I know you're trying to play video games here.
I got to get these guys
You
off.
go, everybody.
Waka.
Hey, Nikki. All right. Hopefully they won't cut in anymore. Can you guys hear me? Yeah? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyways, you'll be playing that. What date is that show?
It's this Saturday.
Yeah, May 30th.
Okay, cool. Well,
Actually, a record release show with our friends, the Hexers. We're doing a split single with them. And, yeah, so that's Saturday at the Space Bar.
cool. Awesome. What other dates you got coming up for shows and stuff?
We're playing ComFest, which is a community festival in Columbus here. It's really a huge deal, and they have like tons of bands playing for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's last weekend in June, and that's our laundry going off.
Well, way cool. We're going on a tour here.
Oh yeah, then we're going to Erie, Pennsylvania in July, right?
Yep.
And,
June 13th.
Oh no, June 13th.
Who are you playing with out there?
What's that?
Who are you guys playing with out there?
I don't know.
It's brand new. It's a brand new gig, so I'm not real sure.
But I was told it's at a biker bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that should be kind of cool.
So our jackets are going to go over well when we get chased out of town.
Yeah, we have like Angry Cougar, Hell's Angels biker jackets, and we're gonna get the fuck beat out of us. But then we're playing some cool show here in July at a record store called Used Kids, and two like independent authors are touring around, and they asked for us to play with them. So they're gonna like read from their book, and then we're gonna play a show. So that should be pretty cool.
But also, we make all our own merch, and that guy that just left does all of our shirts and stuff, and we have tons of awesome.
Getting them out of the laundry right now, so they'll be clean.
He's getting them out of the laundry right now.
Because we wear them too, but then we sell them. But
well, we'll send you links. And,
kids like the sweat.
Yeah, we'll do a shirt trade. We'll do a shirt trade. I'll send you some ED show shirts, and you send me some Betty Machette merch.
Yeah, we had I bought a screen printer when we first started the band and started making T-shirts, and for a long time we had more T-shirt designs than we had songs. And finally,
kids don't care what you're playing. They just want. I learned that touring 30 years ago. That they just you guys want some records? No, you got any shirts? It's like especially you go to these towns that didn't have a record store or like didn't know how to fucking put. Back then. You didn't have Hot Topic and shit.
Yeah.
And you didn't even really have magazine ads selling Black Flag T-shirts. You had to be fucking go to the shows or find somebody that would order them. Like our record stores were always cool. But that's like we always had a ton of shirts. But like we'd go play Nashville. I forget there's other big towns where kids didn't give a fuck. They're just like, hey, how about you sell that Minor Threat shirt you're wearing? I'm like, oh fuck yeah, it's dirty as hell, but sure. But I went through a period of selling other bands' merch and making a lot of money off of it. And then we'd actually like put those towns back on the map and then go to the record store and buy a bunch of fucking other bands' T-shirts. And then, even they'd want to buy ours too, but mostly good bands.
Yeah, I like the logo, man. The machetes and the cat, man. That's fucking badass. That's good.
That was actually done with a friend of ours. Jeff May. I was saying Josh. Jeff May actually did that logo. Very cool.
Did a good job. I like it. Is there anything else you guys want to touch base on that we didn't bring up tonight? Tell us about the videos. It looks like you guys had a lot of fun doing your videos.
That video is way cool. It was done by our guitarist who isn't here right now.
Which one is that?
Mr. Expensive.
Mr. Expensive, the guitar player.
He did it.
No, I mean, which video are we talking about?
Guts.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
We have a single that goes with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll send you a link.
It's really the only video we have. We have
the official video.
We have a couple stupid cable access picture things that I did.
Well, I like those a lot.
What's the one going down to Mexico or something's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah, I like that.
I did that one, man.
Rock Bottom's good too.
I'll be playing those tonight, so everybody's gonna get a taste of them. So, yeah, I'm happy. I'm really excited when I have bands that have well shot videos, and those are good enough for my show, man. I mean, it's not primetime TV or anything or MTV, but to give people, everybody, the old days there was no such thing as video unless you had a video, cassette, and how those Target videos were
access, whatever.
You play that a couple 20, 30 times and it looks like shit. And now, that was the only way you could put a face with it or the album art. But back then everybody duped tapes and stuff. So now that we can show a face with you, everybody will get an idea what it's like to see you guys playing live or just in person, and put a face with the voice of the musician. So it's an awesome thing. But I hope you guys shoot some more in the future or get some live footage. I'm hoping with this Southgate, I'm trying to get a hold of Kelsey for the Jockey Club thing. I'm hoping to broadcast it live. Do like we did it last year for whatchamacallit from SS20. I can't Gizmo. Is that the right guy?
Can't remember.
We did his birthday party. We simulcast it, but somebody forgot the Firewire cable, so all we had was audio. So we had New Regrets, Zero Boys, SS20, and I forget the other band, but we were able to do that. So hopefully I can broadcast this Saturday if Kelsey gets it together. So we'll find out.
I saw the Zero Boys last year, and they were fantastic.
Yeah.
They were so good.
They keep on putting it together, man. Sorry about that. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Anyways, anything else you guys wanted to touch base with? How the best way to get a hold of you? You're on Reverb Nation, right? In Bandcamp? Are you on Bandcamp?
We have a little Bandcamp thing, not a huge thing, but Facebook probably.
Facebook/Angry Cougars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you on Reverb Nation?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
And
Facebook's the best bet right now, and we're gonna after this record release show, we'll have a bunch more stuff, and we'll post on Facebook and
We'll
other
get a
sites.
cameraman that can stand still. We'll get some live stuff out there.
Yep.
Okay, well, if there's anything I can do to help you guys out, please hit me up. I like you guys from what I hear so far. Thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to do this show.
Thank you.
Yes.
I look forward to having you on real soon by the end of the summer, maybe even sooner. So maybe I can have Scott here in the studio next time too, Matt. So
That'd be cool.
Nice.
Well, thank you for doing what you do. It's awesome.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Anything you want to say goodbye to anybody, or we can call it a wrap?
Rap.
Yeah.
Say
All right,
hi
guys.
to Mr. Expensive.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. All right, Betty Machette and the Angry Cougars, thanks for being on tonight, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right,
Thanks.
later.
All right, bye-bye.